Hi, what it is, Daniacs. This right here is my farewell letter to Chris Mallard. He broke up with me yesterday. It happens. I knew it wasn't going to last forever. We had good times, Daddy. We had good times. I've been hanging out in his chat for about half a year now. And, it's been oil and water the whole time. But I think I'm a more agreeable oil than others. Definitely I lasted longer than others in the chat. I was the token theist for this most of this time. Other theists would come and go, but I have a code. Okay, as a troll, I have a code. If anyone, and I tell all owners of channels this, if you ask me to leave or fuck off your channel, I absolutely will. Ask Chael Sonnen. His comment section has been boring as fuck ever since he said to scram off his channel. It's been boring as fuck. I know. I've been checking his comments every now and then just to see a bunch of typical basic ass shit. Okay, and I'm gonna be having technical difficulties, y'all. It's gonna be clicking off on me every couple minutes. It's just how it is. And we can do this right quick. Okay. So, okay, first and foremost, though, I would like to pontificate that the power of a man is saying no and setting boundaries. Okay, and so to that end, I definitely respect Chris over here because he was setting his boundaries, and I can respect that. And we are going to be getting into some of it. We're going to be getting into some of it there coming up real soon. So he pretty much tells me to fuck off his channel, but he doesn't say those words exactly, but he's pretty much saying don't be myself, pretty much, and I don't know any other way to be but myself. I gave a couple concessions in the 6 months that I've been here. I let them have two words that I wouldn't say. Okay, they told me I can't say nigga because my skin's not dark enough. Okay, even though I'm half black. So that they're okay. Well, what is the definition of racism again? Okay, what is the definition? What is it? It is anyone who is white who isn't self-deprecating and hating themselves is racist. These days, what it used to mean is judging someone by the color of the skin. So when you tell me that I can't say a word because of the color of my skin, that's racist. What it used to be anyway. These days, just a white person being having any moniker of self pride and self worth and not having self loathing. These days, that's being racist. So check how that flipped in the last 20 years. It went from judging someone by the color of the skin to all of a sudden that being racist to now have to judge someone by the color of their skin. Now it is you have to judge someone by the color of their skin to know if they're racist or not. Okay, so if check it out. If someone says the word nigga, do you have to know the color of their skin to know if they were racist in saying that or not? And most people would say these days, yes, you have to know the color of their skin. Because they will say these days that, if you're dark skinned, you can say nigga all you want. But if you any kind of light skin, you can't be saying nigga. Okay, whoa, let's keep consistent logic on that. Okay, so consistent logic on that would be if you are fat, you are allowed to call other people fat. Consistent logic would be if you've sucked a dick before, you can say faggot. Consistent logic would be if you are trans, you can talk about any kind of transism, of which I am. Sometimes you got to suck a dick to know sucking a dick ain't for you, and that was me at 12 or something. You know, that that was me at 12 or something. Like I sucked a dick, and that's how I realized sucking dick ain't for me. So we're going to be getting into all that, and there's a reason why I'm saying all that, and stay tuned to see. So farewell, Chris. It was good while it lasted, homie.
Dirty rugs. No violence is allowed now. Dane Darklight asks, why are you all dressed up, Chris? Well,
it does look like you're going to court, don't it?
we'll be kind of honest. I'll be honest with y'all, folk. I'll be honest. In one of my videos a while back, someone said you would come off more professional or better looking if you dressed more professional. And I thought, well, you know what? Since I
Now, me personally, I like casual Chris, but I just noticed he was all spiffy the other day, and fucking cocksucker, god damn it with this shit, man, fuck. My metal vocal journey, and I'm about to be a rock star. I mean, at least in my head, if nothing else. And as a theist, that's all that fucking matters. Is what I think in my head, right? And that's also what I would say. That is the major benefit of being theist. Is you can make up whatever magical shit you want in your head and call it true, and that's why I like theism. So, tell us some more, Chris.
stop doing the acting thing and I'm doing this right here, I never get a chance to just kind of dress up or do anything. All these clothes just sit in there. I've lost weight, I'm all sexified and whatnot.
You do look nice, Chris. You do look nice.
And yet I just sit around in t-shirts or sweats or, and so this morning I was going to record a video. I got a video recorded. It's a tasty, delicious one. It's called The Top 10 Reasons Why You Should Leave.
Durante heard tasty, delicious. He's like, yeah, I like that. Okay, so for some more context, just recently, I reached out to Chris on Facebook, and so Chris has had an issue with Matt Dillahunty, which it's Matt's the one with the issue. He's got an issue with everyone. Who hurt you, Matt, is what I want to know. Matt Dillahunty, who hurt you? Okay, do you need a hug, Daddy? Matt, come here. Long distance bro hug, homie. Matt, that one's for you, Baldy Locks. All right. So anyway, Chris tried reaching out to Matt at some point. I didn't witness the interaction, but Chris talked about it, and Matt was a total dick to him and shot him down and stuff. And since then, there has been some people popping up in the chat talking shit on Matt in one way or another, and that is not what I did. On this day right here, which was yesterday, I popped up in the chat, and okay, so fucking cocksucker, man, I swear to fucking God. Fuck, so fucking annoying. So Durante was on the line with Matt Dillahunty a couple days ago, okay? And I called up to the line and I was gonna... come on, man, lay down! And I was gonna get my theological ass handed to me by Matt. That was the plan. I'm like, I'm just gonna go up there and start talking some of my theology, and I know he's gonna hang up on me. Matt is notorious for hanging up on people. But I had to do two things first. I had to plug my channel, and then I had to let Matt know why I was his fan, which I got videos of it recently. I got videos of it, which a few months ago a British caller called up to talk to Matt and was talking about, I have sex with God, and then Matt said to him, how do you know that sex with God is better than sex with me? It was fucking hilarious. At that moment, Matt became a legend in my mind, okay? And as a fan, I called up the line, and that was the first thing I wanted to say to Matt. It was like a boomerang. Matt put that line out into the ethers a few months ago, and it circled right back around out of his mouth, and it came back through my mouth right to him. It was circling around. It was like a boomerang. And I don't know if Matt remembered that he said that line or not, but he hung up on me right after I said it, which was, I asked Matt, how do you know that sex with God is better than sex with me? Such a good line. Such a good line. And I was immediately going to follow that with, that is the line that you said a few months ago that made me your fucking fan, Matt. But no, I didn't get that far. He hung up on me. So anyway, I just first thing in the morning, I was giving that context in the chat, okay? And mostly for Durante, because Durante was on the call with Matt, and he was all like, I could just tell, he was like, what the fuck is this crazy cracker even saying? So I was just know what the fuck happened. All right, so I guess it's Chris's turn. But I was just giving some context because Chris is about to go off because he's going to be like, quit talking about Matt, because the whole Matt subject pisses Chris off now. Because I was not talking shit on Matt. I was not. I was saying why I'm Matt's friend, or not friend, obviously not friend, but fan. Okay, so let's get into it and watch how Chris breaks up with me.
Christianity.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fun one, but I thought I would record it.
I love
that. I thought I'd record it looking all snazzy, and I'm even recording it with a green screen, so I can put whatever a different background or whatever behind it, and just kind of up my game a little bit, and see what happens. So far, I've learned that it is directly proportional. The amount of work I put into a video, the more work I put into it, the less it seems to go for some reason. Whenever I did the top 10s videos and it's just me with just to zoom in, zoom out, and I was like top 10s, and that's it. Just zoom in, zoom out during breast.
Yeah.
20,000 views.
Yes.
You know, I put a lot of work into it. I put video moving across, and I got music in the background, and I got other stuff, and it's, 3,000, 4,000 views. I'm like, okay.
Wish I knew.
So maybe all the effort, yeah.
So the less hard you try, the more far it goes.
Wish I knew the sauce.
Man, the special sauce.
Oh.
Speaking of hot development screens, I just noticed that Ryan is in a new studio. It took me an hour and 47 minutes to see it, or however long, 47 minutes?
I noticed about half an hour before right away when I jumped on, I noticed that Ryan was in a different studio.
That is so nice. Look at there.
I'm in my library.
OBS. Shit.
Oh, that's nice.
OBS.
That is
and that's
nice.
the whole deal. For those of you who want to talk a little show, real quick, let's talk a little show. One of the things I have the other one in there just to ship out to you, Durante. I got to send it, make it happen. And for those of you who don't, let me just go here and here. Actually, I guess I assume you can still hear me. Let me go back to, and then I'll go here. Boop, 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 boop. So y'all may not know, but I'm on a green screen too. And I have been for some time, off and on.
I need me a teleprompter bad, y'all. Need me a teleprompter, man.
And I switch it out. So a lot of people just think I'm still in my old blue background, but in reality, yeah. So what my plan is, she's got a green screen, I've got a green screen. We're going to get you a green screen, and with proper setup, which means I would have to rebuild the show. A lot of this is taken care of, but I could set us in a studio together and make it look pretty badass. I would have to ask things of you. Like raise your camera back out a little bit, get certain things so we can make a certain look happen.
DJ, lay down.
But dude, yeah, whenever it happens, guys, if I can make it happen, it'll be really badass. That's just our future studio coming. But like I say, it's going to take a lot of work, to make that happen.
If you want a metal scream but you're too quiet, it sounds airy, and it feels constipated, then listen.
To make that happen.
Okay, that commercial right there that just ran, that's the dude I talked to for like an hour. That's Dave coaching. A side quest, I guess, since this fucking commercial just popped up. Fuck. Every time it does that, it fucks my volume up too. So what David Wu doesn't tell you is he needs $3,000 straight up. Yep, nope. You're just gonna have to go in debt over it. If you don't have it, you just got to go in debt over it. No, you can't pay by the lesson with David Wu. And that's cool. That's fine, because obviously he's getting that. If he's charging that and holding to his guns, that means he is getting that. So I definitely can't fault him for charging something if you can get it. But at the same time, he was talking about, ethics, and it's like, it's definitely not realistic for most people to come up with $3,000 off the bat, David Wu. So David Wu is putting up a big bar of entry for him helping people, and more reasonable rates. That there are other coaches with more reasonable and manageable rates. Okay, that's a divergency, but this is all a vlog. Everything I do is a fucking vlog, so it is definitely relevant to my story. Because I'm about to be getting my scream on, motherfuckers. And I was just telling them yesterday, it's like, don't worry, guys. When I'm a big old rock star, I'll still be hanging out in the chat. And then that same day, fucking Chris breaks up with me, so.
Oh, hey, and you guys can't be. There we go. Hopefully y'all can see. Yeah.
I believe in you, Chris.
Some people says, thank you very much. Some people say.
I believe in you too, Chris.
It will make us look funny, but sometimes you see like the Atheist Experience Their hosts are green screened in the background on a studio, you know, and I think we can make it work. I want to have fun with it, make it look as professional as we can.
Yeah.
This
that's the
brick
exact thing.
wall behind me, I just threw it.
I want to be doing a lot of my stuff out in the woods, just natural background, trees, you know. Fucking cocksucker, I swear to fucking God with this shit, man. Fuck. I gotta get a Wi-Fi connection on my property. Bad, man. I really do. Not having it is really slowing down my content production. I want to be doing my live streams from my property out in the woods. I have to go to a friend's house right now to live stream my theology council, which I'm grateful to have a friend that lets me use their house for that. They got Wi-Fi and stuff. Just making it work for right now.
I haven't played with it or practiced. It was just a test.
Yeah, just
I
a
haven't
show.
done anything. Yeah. Let me go studio mode and get that out of there. I want to join. Oh, you got books now. I want to go here. I want to go space.
Oh, now you're going back to space after I've left the ship?
You know, now that you're gone, I can actually be the big boss of this ship.
Now you can push all the buttons you want to, Chris. Look at that.
Yeah, I know how it works.
Hey, it's coming, y'all. Don't worry. He's about to be eating my ass. Chris is about to eat my asshole right with the W. WHOLE, not HOLE, right in front of everyone. And he hurts my little girl feelings, and I will never go on his chat again.
How it works.
Tons of buttons.
So yeah, we got to get it figured out. I just want to have more fun with it as we go along. But right now, I've just got so many things, and actually, to be honest, sometimes I just get frozen, paralyzed. I've got so many different projects I want to do, or things going on, or halfway done.
Yes,
you know,
I feel you.
I need to get. I need to find out a system to drop out the rate like Durante does. Durante's like, he drops a video very regularly. Well, before he would sit in and do an hour's sit-down video, and that was a lot of work. Now he's kind of got the sauce, and he's doing editing, and it's working really good. And it's just a matter of doing it. I got the ideas, I got the place, I got I just need to get my butt in here and do it. So that's why today I was going to do me another video. I'm gonna do it. And then as soon as I get that one done, then I can continue with my little commercials and my Wild Bill and others, because I got things.
Big
Motherfucker,
plans.
shit.
Big plans. Let's see here. I say focus, Ember. You know, here's what we do. Where they were asking for goats, I will go ahead now. We will give them goats, and then whenever we come back from goats, we'll talk for just a moment.
He just gave a shout out to Ember, which Ember has a channel, and she has some awesome videos on there. She has a beautiful annihilation of Ray Comfort, just beautiful and kind of undeniable, just totally throwing Ray Comfort's bullshit right back in his face. And on that subject, I do have my own annihilation of Ray Comfort's questioning method that he likes to use on people prepared, and I think I'm going to go ahead and record and drop that today, because I've been wanting to do that specifically for a long time. And shout out Ember. Ember is one of my favorite names in the world, y'all. One of my dogs' name was Ember Lee. So,
moment, mama, and then we will do scripture with Durante. Let's do some goats. Have you soon?
we're gonna skip all this.
Well, that doesn't play, man. It doesn't play whenever you.
Here we go.
Probably the most
God
common question
fucking
that
damn
I'm
it.
asked as a professor at Hillsdale.
The fucking
is, what happened
commercials,
to my
man.
Country? You know, when they poll America.
Because you're fat, you can fat.
Oh no, hold on. We're getting there, Chris. We gotta find the beginning of it. We're getting there. All right, now as promised, y'all. I know it kind of took 20 minutes of fluff to get there, but right here we have Chris eating my ass whole nickel. All right, is it right here? Right here. Here we go. No, come on. No, don't fuck with me. Here we go.
Talking about how you troll.
Okay, yeah, this is it.
Old Matt.
Yeah.
Chill out, dude.
Okay, to be clear, it ended up kind of turning into a troll just because he cut me off. Yeah, he cut me off right when I was gonna say that is the line of yours that you said a few months ago that made me your fan, and then I was gonna get into my theology stuff. But no, Matt didn't have the patience for all that. Nope. As soon as he's the only one that's allowed to say, "How do you know that sex with God is better than sex with me?" At Matt Dillahunty. And so all I was doing was I was mostly typing that down for Durante in there, just so Durante knows, like, that line didn't come out of nowhere, you know?
It's just, I'm like, how many times are you going to post that shit? I don't give a shit about that. I don't care.
Well, to be fair, in the past, people have come on Chris's channel and they were legit talking shit on Matt Dillahunty, which is not what I was doing. That is not nearly what I... And if you go back and watch my reactions to this whole situation, you will see that. I'm a fucking fan, bro. Matt Dillahunty is fucking hilarious, and I don't even care. I know he's got anger issues, so I can forgive him for that. I'll look past that for Matt.
About Matt Dillahunty. I don't know why trolling him is cool. Why is that cool here? Why is that a...
Okay, what I have come to find out about the Atheist call-in shows is the only thing they are good for is to troll them. Okay, and to be fair, I have not intentionally called up to troll them at all. But anytime I've only called up with sincere earnestness to try to talk about some theology, and they disrespect me. They have fucking cocksucker with this shit, bro. They have done nothing but disrespect me, not take me seriously. They have been trolling me. Pretty much every time I've called a atheist call-in show, they have, except for Kelly. Kelly has not trolled me. Kelly's always taken me seriously with Truth Wanted. But the Line and the Atheist Experience, yeah, anytime I've called them, which I've got reactions on my page to the times I've called them, anytime I've called them, they fucking trolled me. They didn't take me seriously. It was fucking bullshit. So, and then they're like, oh, why do these theists keep calling, trying to troll us? Gee, I wonder why, you fucktards. You fuck-ass honkies. Because you guys aren't taking us seriously. So at that point, the only thing that those call-in shows are good for on the theist part is to troll your fucking asses. Really. Because y'all don't take us serious. Y'all like to... The Line and the Atheist Experience especially, they're just trying to get their little hit piece clips of them owning theist ass is all they're trying to do. So that is part of why I made the Theology Council. Theology Council is long form, okay? Everyone gets to make their full fair points. No one is getting censored. No one is getting hung up on, okay? If someone checks out of the Theology Council, that is on them. That is from them hitting the fuck you button, I don't want to participate anymore. That is not from me silencing them, okay? And that is the opposite of what goes on at these call-in shows for the atheists, okay? They got a happy little trigger finger to hang up on people. You know, they don't let people make their full points.
Well, thing. I don't understand. And I don't understand why it's worth trashing my chat for.
I didn't consider it trashing your chat, but it is your chat. And if you consider it trashing your chat, that is your right. Once again, here we go. Here we fucking go. Fucking cock. So once again, I absolutely respect you, Chris, for being a man, setting your boundaries, and saying no. That's what being a man is all about. But let's keep consistent logic and keep that in mind as we go forward from here, because he's going to be bringing some things up which I touched on earlier.
You know, almost an hour now. So just...
Dane is losing my heart, Doctor. Our president is a great Burn convict says.
Yeah, I'm just like, easy. The ads are bugging me too. Do you want to nix on any ads not dropping by a wrench?
Too many people dropping ads in the comments.
Oh, I see. And not having a wrench.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Well, I thought you had to have a wrench to leave posts. I thought you had to. Yeah,
I think you gotta have a link. You gotta have to do the links, I think. But then if they're just saying, hey, go check out my stuff without the links, then probably not.
Well, I normally don't.
Oh, they were probably talking about me. Yeah, because YouTube algorithm doesn't promote me worth a fuck. So everywhere I go, I have to promote myself. And I just have to. So everyone I know, all my friends, I'm sending them videos. You know, all my friends are probably tired of me sending them videos at this point. To be honest, you know, but once again, that is my only course of action. The YouTube algorithm does not promote me. I am entirely shadow banned. I say things they do not like.
Mind it, and I like helping grow other content creators' channels. That's one thing. I mean, hey man, check out this latest video or some business.
Well, that's the thing. The atheists really hate it when any theist tries to promote their channel. But that is not logical. Because if the atheists are confident in their position, it doesn't matter is promoting their channel. Because if the theist position is inherently more solid and logically sound, as they claim, then it shouldn't matter if a theist is promoting their channel, because that will just get an atheist with the superior perspective, right, to come in and therefore hand that theist their ass, right?
In here just totally running my chat for fucking 40 minutes going, go look at this shit. I'm done. Dude, stop. Just stop. And stop with the fucking Facebook, man. I accepted a friend request from you a few days ago. You send me shit at 2 o'clock in the morning. You send me shit at...
To be fair, I was up late that night working on content. You weren't the only one. I sent it to a bunch of people. And yeah, I get it. You're from an older generation. You're like, don't be sending me shit that late. I get that. And I knew when, because I sent Chris a few things and he didn't respond to none of it. I'm like, oh, this is probably pissing him off.
And you send me videos of you like fat shaming people. I don't want that.
Chris, I don't think you even watched that video. I really don't. I don't think you watched that video, Chris. I don't think you did. You just saw the title and said, fuck that shit. Because I think if you watched that video, you would have a whole different... You would have left that motherfucker laughing. I don't care who you are. You would have left that motherfucker laughing your ass off, bro. And once again, Chris, you have to keep that same energy. If black people are allowed to call each other nigga, okay, then fat people are allowed to call other people fat, okay? Then trans people are allowed to other trans people. Then fucktards are allowed to criticize other fucktards, okay? You have to keep consistent logic here.
Dude, that's not what I want.
Please don't do that.
Some people think that's the last group of people that you can be hateful and ugly to.
We need to bring fat shaming back, actually. Do you know how many fatty McFat fucks out there are that don't even know they're fat because no one's told them? And that's not healthy for them. Fat people need to know they're fat and at least try to, you know, make an effort to be healthy in order for them to live longer. I didn't know I was fat because no one told me until I watched a video that I made a couple months ago. And I'm like, God damn, look how fucking fat I am right there, boy. Holy shit. I got to do something about that. And that's when I was very disappointed in all my viewers. I'm like, there was not a single comment on that particular video that said, God damn, you're fat as fuck, son. You need to do something about that. So I'm very disappointed in my viewers for not telling me that.
I don't feel that way. So don't send me that shit, dude. I don't give a shit about Matt Dillahunty. I don't give a shit about your conversation with Matt Dillahunty. I don't give a shit about your fucking video.
Well, I know you don't, but the biggest thing was for I was letting Durante know, but
that you made with Matt Dillahunty. I don't care about the fucking clips and reviews that you've made about the goddamn conversation with you had with...
So once again, you only don't care because you didn't watch them, Chris. Okay? And I swear to God, if you go back and watch that shit, Chris, okay, on one of these days, when you're having a bad feeling good, Chris, and watch these videos that you're talking shit on right now, and you will die laughing. I promise. If you don't die laughing, you get your money back. That is the Dark Light guarantee. Die laughing, or you get your money back.
Matt fucking Dillahunty, so stop sending me that shit in my Facebook and stop posting about it in my goddamn chat. Either play in our fucking thing or go the fuck away.
See, I do not capitulate to shit. I don't capitulate to the followers of Abraham. I don't capitulate to the atheists and the liberals who think that I should act the way they want to socially. And so I have said this a long time because there's been a couple moderators in Chris's chat who have not liked me. And I have always said, all it's going to take for me to never come back again is for Chris to tell me to fuck off. And that's what's happening right here. And I'm fucking right the fuck off. Now, I might make a couple reactions on him. And if you go back and watch, every single reaction I've done to Chris's stuff has been super positive. And this is the only critical video that you are likely to see me post about Chris, because going on in the future I will most likely be reviewing his stuff, and it will most likely be all super positive, because honestly, I said it before, I'll say it again, Chris makes the funniest goddamn commercials on YouTube, y'all. He really does. He makes the funniest fucking commercials. Good shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just frustrated with you right now. The post at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Dang.
Text messages, you know? I mean...
Well, I'm pretty shameless, y'all. I'm pretty shameless. I'm a classless heathen, guys. I told you guys that in the beginning. I told y'all that in the beginning, okay? Now... fair warning. I gave you guys fair warning. Fair warning that I'm a classless heathen and a troll king. I told you guys that right off the bat, okay? No deception. Just straight up raw dog and honesty. Just that's how I roll. That's how I've been the whole time. That's what gets me in trouble. And I don't give a flying fuck. That's how I am. That's how I roll. And I ain't gonna change that for anyone else besides myself, unless I feel if I feel it's necessary.
It's like, use your inside voice.
Yeah.
I have been. I have been. I really have been using my inside voice. That's my inside voice. Y'all gonna hear my regular voice on the Dark Light Delirium, unhinged, uncensored, and unapologetic. That's y'all will see the difference. I have been using my inside voice, Chris.
Your inside voice.
I like that.
Fucking killing me here. You can fast
Welcome to the morning show, folks.
That's right. Good morning to you. Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning.
That's my line, Ryan. Quit taking my line. Yes, it's mine. I invented it. Or I identify as the person who invented it, which is just as real.
Ladies.
Oh, goodness.
No, I get it. I get it.
I mean, I just don't see how that's...
And Durante does get it. The very first time I ever went onto a live from Durante, I wasn't being rude at all or anything. I was just posting some of my theology. And just from posting some of my theology, they blocked my main account. And like I said, if any creator openly says, Dane, I don't want you on my channel, I'll never be back. But if a mod bans me or me just to shut me up, if a mod tries to shut me up, I will go get the Dark Light Burner army, and I will come back with my burners. And Durante's mod, the first time I went to his live, went through and blocked every single one of my burners. Well, they all have a similar name, you know, and plus I always started off with, I am the brightest night, I am the darkest light, and I am ascending, as are we all. Step into Dane's world, the dark light is upon you. Every time I go anywhere, that's my intro, just to set the tone, to set the mood. And it gets tedious for me too. I just want to bust up in there and be like, what up, motherfuckers? But no, I have to have my intro everywhere I go.
That's just not me. That's not me and not part of what I want to be around. And the notion that because you're fat, you can fat shame people, that doesn't play, man. It doesn't play.
Oh, that doesn't play. Okay. So Chris, this is the part I've been waiting for. Chris, I want you to go around telling all the black people that you see that they're not allowed to say nigga. Go on, Chris. Go on. Keep the same energy, Chris. Go on. So, because I'm fat. So I can call fat people fat. You are a skinny, Chris. You are not a fat. You have no place in telling a fatty McFat fuck what he can or can't say to other fatty McFat fucks, Chris. Cause the same consistent logic. You got to keep consistent logic here. Because the same logic that says that Chris, I would agree, would uphold that. Because he is not going to go around to black people and tell them that they can't say nigga to each other. He's not going to do that. No, he's not going to do that. So why would you go around to fat people trying to tell them they can't say fat? Why? That's not consistent logic. And I will tell you why. Because there are socially accepted. Yeah. There is certain socially accepted things. Come the fuck. That's not it either.
Whenever you come in here, like, hey, because I've got black history, I can say the N-word. That doesn't play. That doesn't.
No, I am half black. And you know what? I can say the fucking N-word. You know why? Because I will go up to the fucking KKK and tell them I'm half black. Because I will go up to a big old group of black dudes and be like, what up, nigga? I don't give a fuck, dude. I was raised up in the hood, bro. I was raised up in the fucking hood. And you know who can tell? All these fuck-ass hillbillies around here. All these fuck-ass crackers around here. They can tell as soon as I start talking. If I just shut the fuck up and sit there and be white, I'm good. But as soon as I open my mouth, start talking, they're like, he ain't one of us. You know how many black people I have in my fucking family, Chris? Legit, a bunch. All my fine-ass fucking blonde-haired, blue-eyed cousins out there with black kids. My ex-girlfriend was black. I was raised in... See, I don't need your permission to say nigga, Chris. I don't. I give myself the end card. My history gives me the fucking end card. What I have in my heart for black people gives me the end card because I love black people. I love all people. So it's all about what you have in your heart when you say a word, Chris. It's not about the word itself. It is what you have in your heart when you say that word. And as long as you have joy in your heart when you say that word, you can say whatever fucking word you want, homie.
Not fucking play here. Because you're bisexual, you can make jokes about trans people.
No, because I'm omnitrans. I can criticize transgenders, okay? And because I've sucked a dick before, I can say the word faggot, I think is what you were trying to say. If I wanted to. Or criticize gay people in any way, which I don't. People. I'm from Florida, bro. I'm from Florida, bro. My gaydar is on point. I can smell them. Okay? I love gay people. I love them hot-ass gay dudes. You know why? Especially when them hot-ass gay dudes around me and some shit comes up, be like, you don't want what you got, but I do. So you use the hot-ass gay dudes as chick magnets. They bring the chicks in, okay? And then from there, them hot-ass gay dudes don't want what they got, but you do. So you then come around swooping up them hot chicks that them hot gay dudes bring. You see my logic here, Chris? Gay people usually have access to the best drugs. I like good drugs.
Does not fucking play here. I've seen it from you for a long time in your weird way of trying to defend other groups of, hey, I like black people. I can say the N-word because I'm part black. That's just not right.
So this is a point I was wanting. Okay, that mentality you have right there, Chris, that is actually perpetuating segregation. You are saying this group over here, that group over there. But believe it or not, in the hood, it's not just black people living in the hood. Believe it or not, saying nigga ain't a color thing. It is a culture thing. Okay?
Dude, and it does not play here. I've been so lenient for so fucking long. You can ask Scotty. You can.
I know Chris has just been waiting to blow up on me. This was the straw that broke the camel's back on the deal.
Ask other people that I've gone and I've unbanned you, I've unblocked you. I've tried to be cool, dude. But the longer I try to be cool, the more you make me want to fucking light you up here on a live stream. I didn't really want to. I was going to do that shit in person. I was going to send you a text message through Facebook going, dude, just stop, man. When I accepted your friend's request, I just mean I just stop. I was going to try to be nice. But dude, you came in here and you shat in my 40 minutes. And I'm just so fucking done.
Yeah.
So just chill.
The man.
Just relax.
I know a breakup when I hear one. Absolutely. Like I said in the beginning, as promised, Chris breaking up with me. It's cool. I still love you, Chris. I know, and like I said, I do respect you for saying no and setting your boundaries. That is if that's the one point you take away from this video for anyone watching, the power of a man is saying no and setting boundaries. Do not ever forget that. And do not ever apologize. Don't ever feel bad about the boundaries that you set as a man, because those boundaries define you.
So I can chill and relax. Yes.
Chill pill?
Yes. Thank you all. I hope you all appreciate it.
Are we done here? I think we're done here. Are we done here?
Just,
I get it.
I try there. You know, there's some people who don't quite fit with our community. Dane is one of those. We all know that.
Yes. I don't fit with any community. I don't fit with any community, bro. The fuck you talking? Or another way to say it is I kind of fit into every community. Because I see everyone as my brother. Not just my brother, I see everyone as an alternate self of me. Because I believe we are all a refraction of the Godhood. Every consciousness is an extension of the omni-consciousness. We are all God. We are all brothers in the Godhood. I see every other sentient singularity as an alternate self of me, living a different life through the same consciousness as me. That's how I view it. And as a message out there in the Middle East, quit killing each other, motherfuckers. Followers of Abraham are a blood cult of sin worshippers. And check this out, Chris. I'm so fucking brave. Chris has said that the biggest reason he respects trans people is because of their bravery. Because they are against the grain. Fucking cocksucker! Fuck! Because they are going against the grain of society. And Chris has stated many times, that is why he respects trans people, okay? And with that same consistent logic, Chris, you must also extend that to me. You undoubtedly, undeniably, simply must. Because I stand on my own fucking feet, dude. I do my own thing regardless of what anyone around me thinks or says. I do not give a flying fuck. I do me. And I have the self-respect. See, if you allow someone to disrespect you, consciously, you are telling your subconscious that is what you deserve, and your subconscious will bring more of that to you. That is the actual basis of any form of magic, is consciously directing your unconscious, okay? And apparently Chris felt disrespected, you know, and he was setting his boundaries, which once again, I can respect that. But I definitely wanted to point out some of these logical inconsistencies here. And I wanted to point out that if bravery is what you respect about trans people, then you must inevitably respect my bravery. I am jumping on the grenade of the broken theology of Abraham for everyone. I am doing that for everyone. No one else is doing it. I will be that spearhead, okay? I am jumping on the grenade of this fucking bullshit trans gender thing that they are using to try to control society with, okay? I just dropped the bombshell that we can be omnitrans. We can transcend any fucking social construct, and that will inherently implode the elite's control over society, which is why the elites say, oh, you can only transcend this one construct of gender. And it is special pleading to say that only gender constructs transcended. That is special pleading. And once again, I would like to thank the transgender people for opening the trans door for all of society. But at the same time, those same people are trying to be gatekeepers of the trans door and say, no, you can't be any other kind of trans. Which is marginalizing minorities. Just because there is a smaller group of people who believe a different thing. Okay.
And it's just sometimes just Dane wants to push it in our face a little more than I just care for. I'm just
doing me, homie. I'm just unashamedly, unabashedly, unhinged, uncensored, unapologetic, being me is all.
And now it's time for the scripture with Durante.
All right, so yeah, that was pretty much it. So that was a good one, and I absolutely respect your boundaries there, Chris. And you don't have to put up with my smart-ass comments no more, except for some occasional reactions, which this will probably most likely be the most critical video I ever do about Chris Mallard, because I love that motherfucker. He's so funny. I will recommend people to go check him out in his chat and stuff. Not like anyone watches my videos, but if anyone does, because I've been in a lot of different atheist chats, and Chris's chat is absolutely the most tolerant. Because all the other atheist chats, as soon as you start dropping any theology that is contrary to what they believe, they're like, don't talk about that. Don't say that. You say that one more time, we're blocking you. Block. And you're like, oh, I just said I believe something different. You know, for people, for a group of being the atheists and liberals, which those two aren't necessarily associated at all times, but they can be. That they usually are, but they aren't necessarily. For a group of people who like to tout acceptance, who like to tout inclusion, that they are damn sure excluding any other theology. They are excluding any other perception that there can possibly be a construct besides gender that you can transcend. So here I am, just breaking down doors, fucking annihilating broken paradigms for y'all. I'm so fucking brave it hurts. Anyway, so step into Dane's world. This is just another drop in the bucket. Because essentially I'm making videos for, I believe in reincarnation, for my future self to learn from my lessons of this life. Is the biggest reason I'm making videos, which is why my low fucking views doesn't faze me. It used to when I first started, but it don't faze me no more. I've been pumping out videos like a motherfucker, dude. I'm getting my groove on, motherfuckers. I'm coming for your ass, YouTube. Coming for that ass. Speaking of which, I'm going to slam fuck you in the ass, YouTube, this Sunday, 10 o'clock, Central Standard Time, the Dark Light Theology, hosted by the Dark Light Delirium, unhinged, uncensored, unapologetic. The Dark Light, or the Theology Council is a safe place where various perspectives can discuss unsafe and controversial things, which is something this world fucking needs, because no one's talking about shit. You have all these different little groups that are doing their own thing, and they don't like to talk to each other, and I'm just trying to get everyone together to talk to each other. And it is a format of discussion, not debate, even though there might be some debates happening in there. Participants... I love it when it cuts off on a stupid face. So that's my spiel. That's my reaction. I will miss hanging out in the chat, but I will never, ever, ever, ever be somewhere that I am not wanted. Never. I used to do that. But not no more. See, that's a lesson that I had to learn the hard way because I didn't have a dad when I was a kid to teach me. So I'm just trying to put my lessons out there. Never willingly go to a place where they make you feel like less, where they make you feel like you can't be your true self. Never do that to everyone as a life lesson. That's a golden nugget from the dark light. All right, so I think that fairly well covers it. I love you, motherfuckers. I'll see you around, and you're definitely going to see me around because the Theology Council is going to be blowing up. I'm going to be getting my groove on with my singing thing and my scream a scream. And here in about a year or so, yeah, y'all gonna be seeing me. Don't worry. Now, I need atheists on my goddamn Theology Council. I want every perspective properly represented. Okay. So I mean, I want atheists. I want biblical Christians. I'm gonna have Gnostic Christians because they're my homies. Gnostic Christians are much more agreeable than biblical Christians. I need Jews. I want Satanists, preferably theistical, but I'll take atheistical Satanists too, even though that's a bit of an oxymoron. But I would like to have Native Americans, and I would like to have one of each for every single show is the goal. You know, I want to have everyone from all the different perspectives talking about all these different controversial issues. And you know what? The more we talk about things, the less people are going to end up dying over these issues that are unresolved in society. So I'm the brightest, darkest light, and I am ascending, as are we all. The upon you. Step into Dane's world.